What's up?
You're Electron.
To make it a bit more personal.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Well, if that's the case.
I would be Michael.
Oh. A pleasure to meet you, Michael.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'll keep this on low. Not used to the air.
No, it's all good. I understand.
So, should we
So-
chat here?
No, we can go down, or we can just go to the back. It depends on what you want to do. I don't know if you want to chat in front of everyone here.
Let's have a little private conversation first, shall we?
Alright, sounds good to me.
So, you're the terrorist Michael Simone, causing some chaos in San Andreas, huh?
Yes, sir, that would be I.
Oh, been keeping an eye on you and things that go on here. I'm sure you're aware of the Puppet Master.
I've heard his name, yeah. I've never personally met him. I've never had the pleasure of talking to him either, but I do know his name.
Yes, well, I work for him. I'm one they call the Puppets. He pulls my strings just like he pulls everybody else's. Now, you're obviously a person of power. You're one of the most wanted men in San Andreas, or the most wanted man. And from some of the things you've been doing, the Puppet Master is certainly interested, and you might just line up with the things he's got going on. Now,
Alright, I'm all ears.
one of the questions I have, or I guess a flurry of questions, is what are your goals? Obviously, you disrupt the peace. But what is your end goal?
So, when I went into this, my goal was kind of simple. I wanted to show people that they can, like, this isn't just, this goes for everyone. I went into it wanting to show people they can just do what they want. It goes for cops, it goes for criminals, it goes for civilians. Cops specifically because a lot of them have this idea that they are the law. They can do what they want, right? So
right.
they are fortifying, they're forging, they're like lying, they're doing all of these things to get what they want, and nothing happens. There's clear proof of it. They're doing it all the time, but no one can do anything about it. And that's kind of why I went into this, because specifically, like you saw today with Brian Knight, I know as a fact that he is lying on his subpoenas.
I don't know what happened with that. What did happen? Sir, some shit on Twitter, but that was about it.
Yeah, I gave him an easy one because I know he's not the brightest in the world, so he got out of it. I figured as much, to be honest. I gave him a chance, but he's one of the people that I know as a fact that they're lying on their subpoenas to get what they want. They're making up stories. They're changing the narrative. They're reading between the lines just to get what they want and just hang this up.
They're abusing their power. We've said it a million times before.
Exactly. And that's what I went into with, like, that's why I went into it at first. I wanted to change that. I wanted to show them, like, if you do this, well, there's going to be consequences. The issue is they don't take it that serious unless they get more than a slap on the wrist. And that's why, like, my end goal is switching, because I'm trying to figure out what I can do for things to change.
Well, I think you and the Master are well aligned. There are some slight differences. Now, you say the cops, they told the line of what they should and shouldn't be doing, and they're just abusing their power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Master started doing business in this city just like he did in any other city because he saw some potential. Now,
Right.
he knows that the police can be fucked around with. And just like you instill chaos with all the shit you got going on and bombing and fucking with them, he does it in a little bit of a different way. I'm not going to speak entirely for the Master's plans, but his goal, generally, is when he comes to a city, is to reach out to the street racers, just like I was back in my hometown. Now the thing is, all the street racers, they all mingle from different corners of the city, or the state, wherever they are. They have members from different gangs altogether, the Vagos, Chang Gang, Hydra, whatever other gangs are in this city, and they all mingle together on one common goal, to race together, to hunt the adrenaline, and to fuck with the cops. They make the streets chaos, right? But those guys, they are in order. They bring order to the chaos. Now, one of the most valuable commodities is the vehicles. We've made sure that a lot of aftermarket parts trade in the Master's currency. You've probably heard of it. G&E.
Yes.
And you know crypto is all the craze. And with all the trading of G&E and the whole aftermarket, community foaming at the mouth for it. The tuna shop asking for G&E, using it for boosting, causing chaos on the streets. Everybody wants it for something or another. And as time goes on, and the city's dollar gets inflated, it becomes less stable. G&E becomes more valuable. And then the Master can use that to his advantage and pull strings where he needs to. You see where I'm going with this? The police have less power because the dollar becomes worthless. People can buy what they want, whatever guns they want, as I'm sure you probably supply a lot. And now, well, maybe you don't supply, but at least you have access to them, given all the shit you do.
Yeah.
And this is kind of where the Master wants to work with you. As time goes on, whatever city he goes to, at a certain point of destabilization, he likes to mingle in a few other things to make sure money can be controlled the way he wants it. Moving guns around, more chaos. Moving drugs around, causing an epidemic on the streets. So, that is where we kind of want to work with you. We want to destabilize the police so they can't keep a hold of the city. And eventually, we'll be able to instill our own rules. Our own rules that can dictate how the police do their job. And make sure it's fair for everyone. Turn a blind eye where they need to. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds interesting. It gives me an actual end goal of something that is, achievable, rather than just trying to brute force a change that is not going to happen.
Exactly.
Destabilization, changing things over time, forcing people to change like that is
It's
the way to go about it, for sure.
It's always been the plan from the start. Cause enough chaos, inflate the dollar enough, and then you will have some control. You will have say in how things go. And I mean, just look at G&E. For every one of those tokens, it's worth $150 at least. Even at highs of 300. And we can produce as much as we like. Buy as much as we want.
Gotcha.
So ultimately, I think we can help each other. Make sure there's a little more chaos on the streets.
Yeah.
And tear down this police department that thinks they can do what they like. make sure they never bring order to the chaos. So as long as you're interested, I will do my best to grant you an audience with the Puppet Master.
I am definitely interested, so if you can grant an audience, I will definitely be interested in that.
And if you need anything from us with our connections for the street racing scene or boosting, and anyone that might owe us favors, let us know. We'll see what we can do.
This already got me thinking of stuff, so
Oh, perfect.
I do have some things I wanna kind of go over, like in my head for now, but maybe run it past you or
think about it.
The master. I will do.
But you see, you know, I can call up Bo there, or AP. Like I said, street racing brings together all different corners of the city. So,
Yeah.
whatever you need, let me know. And I'll talk to the master.
Sounds good. I'm definitely interested. I'll have some things ready for that meeting in that case, because it got me thinking of a lot of stuff, especially with what I got going, and I feel like implementing G&E as a currency for these things would be an interesting one.
Now that is something I like to hear.
So I'll think about it. I'll make some notes so I don't come up and sound like an idiot, and then we can talk about it.
Of course. Now that Alex run over there. He owns the Run Oil, right? Or at least works for them.
Yes.
To an extent.
No, he is one of, I think, 3 owners of Run Oil, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
A very good position of power. Could use that also. I don't think San Andreas stands a chance.
So the thing with Alex, he's he's hard to manage. He's hard to control. He needs, so he might be the head of the, I don't know if he's the head of the runs, but he is definitely the most active one. But you need a guy that controls him, because if you don't, he's gonna run wild. He's gonna do stupid shit. And
why do you think he's called the Puppet Master, huh?
Well, he's gonna get his hands full if he wants to try.
Well,
yeah.
He doesn't do it all himself. All he needs to do is plant the seed in the right place.
True.
Well, either way, he likes chaotic people. Sees it as a challenge.
In that case, Alex is the perfect specimen.
Fantastic. Anyway, I don't want to hold you up too long. How about this? Seeing as you're interested in working with us, how about we tease the cops a little, huh? Let them know they don't stand a chance. Do you have Brian Knight's number?
Do I have, or do you have his number?
No, do you have it?
Let me check. I don't actually, but I can get it. It's easy enough. I would actually think that, I think one of the people over there would have it.
Oh, sure. I'll give him a call. Tell him about our good conversation. Not the details, of course. Just about our new partnership, so to speak. That sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
That will surely cause a stir. And have them sweating, so to speak, huh?
Yeah, it might throw a bit of a wrench in his...
Exactly.
In everything he's got going on.
Well, we'll always be chasing tails at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I heard from one of your friends you almost got caught. They had to break you out.
Yeah, so I got too comfortable. I've been on a run for a long time. I got too comfortable of just, you know, doing my thing, because I've been near cops, I've been next to cops without them realizing I was there, but, you know, at that one point, I had a off-duty cop spot me at the tuner shop. Yeah, so I guess it ended well in me being out of the. I actually didn't go to jail, but it is definitely an eye opener, because if you go for too long, you get comfortable with what you're doing, because you don't realize that people actually do pay attention.
That's right. Well,
that's why that's why even now with you, I'm still wearing a helmet, because
that's right.
If they spot me, just my white hair is enough for them to literally pull people over and question them.
Well, that's why all of the puppets wear masks at all times, and we disguise our voice. Never know who could be listening. What's that?
I don't know. What was that? Okay.
Who was it?
Somebody apparently doing a drop here. I think it might be a random bozo. We need to wrap this up, just in case.
There was one more thing I needed to see. Oh, you have you're skilled in construction work, no? You've done a few things in the past for people.
Yes, I would say so.
Now, the Masters never set foot in San Andreas. We've never had the, let's see, the connections here are bothered even enough, not that he's had to, but if he were to make a base somewhere here in San Andreas, it'd have to be done discreetly. Nothing too crazy. Just a spot to hide out if he came through. Something were off the books, you know. Paperwork free.
Okay. Does he have anything specific in mind? Any styles? Anything he's interested in? Or is it just...
somewhere to serve plenty of cars. You know? Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Maybe something you can talk about with the master.
Alright.
But right now, he likes to stay away from San Andreas. And let us do his bidding.
Right. I got you. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm definitely interested in talking to the master in that case. Just run things by him, you know.
Sure. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, Michael Simone. Remember,
you too.
They do call me Earl.
I don't know if that's how a rocket ship or whatever would fucking work, man.
Okay, just making sure.
What are you fucking guys talking about?
This guy wants to fucking light a goddamn rocket with a freaking lighter.
Oh yeah, that's how you die. You fucking idiot.
Well, I don't want a missile silo, man. I gotta buy one, I guess.
Yeah, it only needs a silo for that shit.
Alright. I'm gonna drop the thing. I'm gonna drop the thing in your glove box.
Alright, that works.
I need the number for Brian Knight.
Okay, I can send that.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alex Ron.
Yeah, what's up, blood?
I hear you're quite the chaotic one.
Yeah, something light.
Some light. Well, I might want to chat to you about a little something at some point.
Oh. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing bad.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know why his reaction's like that. He's like all flabbergasted. I don't know why.
Sorry.
It doesn't surprise me, given what I've heard about you.
Yeah, you know, multi-billionaire, genius.
I don't think he's heard good things.
What? Whoa, what have you heard?
It doesn't matter. Either way, I'll get out your hair. Be careful with that individual coming around here in that Evo.
Just know that when you hit him up in the future, he pretty much said your car is shit. I'm just saying.
What?
I had to tell you.
What? I don't believe anything this guy says.